The offline house. Leah arrived just before dusk. The road to the cabin was long and narrow, choked by trees on either side like a throat closing in. She parked, killed the engine, and was swallowed by silence. There was no signal on her phone. No bars. She expected that. It was why she came. Off-grid, offline, alone. The key was under the flower pot, just like the email said. The cabin creaked as she entered, the smell of wood, dust, and something faintly metallic lingering in the air. A note was taped to the fridge in spidery handwriting. Wi-Fi password, Nointernet 2023. She laughed quietly. Cute. But when she checked the network list on her laptop, there was nothing. Just a blank space where the networks should be. She shrugged. It wasn't like she planned to stream movies in the woods anyway. That night, she dreamt of whispering. No words. Just breath and sound, like something was trying to speak without a mouth. She awoke in the pitch black to the soft click of the light switch flipping itself back on. Her room remained dark. The next morning, she explored. The house had 2 floors. Upstairs, a bedroom. Downstairs, a dusty study filled with old books, brittle and yellowed. On the back wall, a mirror ornate and tall, like a forgotten relic from an old hotel. She hadn't seen it last night. It was covered in a gauzy sheet that fluttered slightly, though the windows were shut. She didn't touch it. At lunch, she tried again to connect her phone. Still nothing. She tried to play music saved to her device, but each file skipped, distorted with screeching static, like someone else had recorded over them with sounds that didn't belong. That night, the whispers returned. She got up, heart thudding, and walked the hallway toward the mirror. The sheet was gone. In the mirror, she saw herself, but only her. The room behind her was different. Shadows leaned in places they shouldn't. The mirror version of herself stood completely still, even as Leah stepped closer. The reflection smiled. Leah did not. She backed away. The mirror figure stayed, watching. Its smile widened. She slammed the bedroom door and blocked it with a chair. In the morning, the mirror was covered again. The sheet back in place. She packed her bags. Enough was enough. The car wouldn't start. The engine clicked and groaned, as if something inside it refused to wake. She opened the hood. Everything looked fine, but something wet dripped from the engine block. She leaned closer. It wasn't oil. It was dark red. Thick. She ran back into the house, phone clutched like a talisman. Still no signal. She opened her laptop to look for an offline map, only to find the screen already on. A single file sat on the desktop. Don't look again. She didn't open it. Instead, she smashed the laptop shut and turned around, only to find the mirror moved. It now stood at the end of the hallway. This time, she couldn't see herself in it at all. That night, she tried to stay awake. Somewhere around 3 a.m., she heard footsteps on the floorboards above. But she was already on the top floor. Then they creaked down the stairs, slow, deliberate. Then they stopped. Right outside her door. There was no knock. No attempt to enter. Just a long, ragged breath, low and human and wet. She sat frozen until sunrise. When she finally opened the door, no one was there. But etched into the wood, in long scratch marks, were 4 words. No internet. No escape. The mirror was gone. The door wouldn't open. The windows wouldn't shatter. Time began to blur. Her phone battery never died, but it never showed signal again. Her laptop turned itself on each night to show new files she never opened. Titles like, "Look behind you," "She's in the walls," "Upload complete." Leah is still in the house. And the mirror? It's wherever you are now.